Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Anirudh and today's video is about periods. This is hugely considered a taboo, especially in the Indian society, but it shouldn't be because it's just a biological process. In this video, I will focus more on the mechanism of periods and why they happen. So let's get right into it. Periods. In this video, we will be discussing about pregnancy in mammals, especially humans, and how they are related to periods. Introduction. Monkeys, apes, bats, and humans are the only mammals on earth that can menstruate. Human women also menstruate more than any other animal, even though it's a huge waste of nutrients and other body resources and can be a huge inconvenience. So why do they do it? The answer begins with pregnancy. During pregnancy, the female's body uses the available resources carefully to create a proper environment for the fetus. This creates an internal haven for the body to nurture the growing child. In this regard, pregnancy can be a boon, but also, pregnancy places a mother and child at odds, a lot like an internal battle for resources begins. A mother's body should provide equal resources to the growing fetus, and that it does. But the fetus also has genes inherited from the father, and those genes try to extract more than their fair share, much like a parasite. This conflict of interests places a woman and the fetus in a tug of war for resources. One factor that contributes to this is the placenta, the organ that connects the mother's blood supply to the fetus. In most mammals, the placenta is placed behind a barrier which allows the mother to control the inflow of blood. But in humans, the placenta directly connects to the mother's circulatory system. Through the placenta, the fetus pumps hormones into the woman's body to keep the nutrient-rich blood flowing. This is the placenta. How does this affect the mother? A fetus which has such unrestricted access can create hormones that can increase the mother's blood sugar, dilate her arteries, inflate her blood pressure, and more. Most mammals can expel embryos if required, but in humans, once the fetus is connected to the blood supply, nothing can be done. Severing this connection may result in hemorrhage, and the mother's life can be endangered. Hence, it makes sense for the body to find the best egg for fertilization, which is worth the risk. This is where menstruation sets in. Now, let's get to know about the menstruation process. An embryo embeds itself in the endometrium lining of the uterus. This lining evolved to make implantation difficult so that only healthy eggs would survive, but in doing so, it also selects the most vigorously invasive embryo. This embryo then engages in a long and complex dialogue that transforms the lining of the uterus to allow implantation. But what about failed embryos? These might get partially through the endometrium or the lining of the uterus, but as it slowly dies there, it may leave hormonal signals that disrupt the woman's body functions. The body avoids this problem by removing the risk. Each time ovulation doesn't end with the proper pregnancy, the womb gets rid of the endometrial lining of the uterus along with the sick or dead embryos. This process is called menstruation, and this leads to a period. Here in this image, we can see the ovary where the eggs are placed, the fallopian tubes through which the egg travels through the uterus, and the endometrium lining. Now, let's discuss about periods from a social point of view. Yes, periods can be gross because it involves a lot of blood, but it's a biological process. And also, that doesn't mean people, especially boys, shouldn't be educated about them. It's necessary for everyone to know women go through a lot of problems because of periods, like mood swings, cramps, etc. I will be discussing more about this topic in my upcoming videos. Thank you guys for watching. Please like the video, comment down below and subscribe to my channel. Also, share this video to more and more people so that they are aware of such information.